YouTube, it is time to discuss the elephant in the room. I've seen these cards and the prices for these cards, and it's so ridiculous. It's time to discuss how broken the Pokemon market is right now and why I'm so upset. So let's talk about it in this video. Let's get into it. I'm gonna ask you a question, okay? And I wanna hear your opinion in the comments. What would you rather have? An art rare, which is like a normal V card, which is very easy to pull? Or would you rather have an alternate art? Would you rather have a Trainer Gallery Pikachu VMAX that I'm showing on screen? This card is amazing, but yet people are not buying this. They're buying the Magic card, the Tyranitar, over this card right here. Someone please make this make sense to me. It makes zero sense to me, and I have to show my frustration in this video because I don't want people buying this Magikarp for $100 and thinking that it's worth their money. It's not. I haven't opened one pack of Paldea Evolved because I just think there's, again, it's a new set, and singles, in the English market at least, the single prices for cards, they will go down dramatically. Every set has all this hype and FOMO. It's the new hype right now, but the single prices are going to fall. So I don't like to buy and open packs as soon as a set comes out. All that being said, would you rather have an alternate art or an art rare? I've never heard once say people rather have art rares than alternate arts. It just makes no sense. Alternate arts in Sword and Shield era were very hard to pull. For example, in Lost Origin, I still haven't even pulled one alternate art in Lost Origin. I'm going to talk about some alternate arts that I think are underrated in Lost Origin and Astral Radiance compared to this Raichu, compared to this Tyranitar, and compared to this Magikarp, because it makes no sense for these cards to be trading at this premium. I'm interested if the pull rates on these cards are very hard because the price from art rares, from what I know from historical data, it doesn't add up. I never once thought an art rare would be over $100. I'm not gonna keep blabbering on. So let's compare these art rares to these alternate arts because I think it's a very interesting video and I wanna know your opinion at the end of the video. After you watch the full thing, I wanna hear your opinion on it. So let's get into it. Okay, so firstly, we're just gonna look at this Magikarp, okay? I have this card in Japanese and I do love it, right? But is it my favorite card in the world? No. Am I gonna spend $100 for this card? No. What doesn't make sense is the Japanese version is cheaper and the quality is far better. English is a lesser quality, but it's like 3x the price of the Japanese. This Magikarp, this Tyranitar, and this Raichu. They are very, very nice cards. I don't love the Tyranitar, to be honest. I don't like it. It reminds me of that Charizard VMAX that you got in the Pokemon Premium Collection box. I don't like that. It reminds me of that. I like this Raichu. It's clean, and this Magikarp. I like the artwork in the Magikarp. You know, I like the colors. It kind of has like a rainbow effect when you look at it in person. It's nice. I'm pretty sure it's the same artist as the Giratina. These three art rares, I'd rather have the Iono, in my opinion. I'd rather have the Grusha, which I love, by the way. I'm not a big waifu fan, but I'd rather have the Dendra. There's so many better cards that are harder to pull that are cheaper than this Magikarp. It makes no sense to me. Someone please make it make sense. But anyways, so now that you've seen these three art rares, let's compare them what you could buy with that money that I think is a better bang for your buck. And here it is. One is this Rotom V. A lot of people don't like this Rotom V. That's okay. I don't like everyone's cards that they like. My point here is I think this Rotom V is very clean. This Pikachu VMAX. How is it fourth most expensive in Lost Origin? I don't know. I don't know. It's cleaner than the Rotom and it's cleaner than the Aerodactyl. It may be easier to pull than those two alternate arts that I just listed, but this Pikachu VMAX is so clean. You can almost buy two of these Pikachu VMAXs other than one Magikarp. Would you rather have two of these than the Magikarp? No way in hell. Like, no way in hell. This Pikachu VMAX is so clean. Even this Pikachu V right here, it's clean. It's not as clean as a VMAX, but it's still a clean card. This card's like worth like 30 bucks, this Pikachu V. And the Magikarp is $100. The Tyranitar is $40. The Raichu is $33. I'd rather buy these textured Trainer Gallery cards than these doo-doo AR cards. They're nice cards, don't get me wrong, but they're not hard to pull from what I know, and they're not the nicest cards. Like, I'd rather have cards that have texture to it, more of a rarity to it. In 10 years, I don't think this Magikarp is gonna be $50, and it's $100 right now. You know what I'm saying? I just don't see value in these art rares, but please let me know in your comments on what you think about these art rares and how you think they're gonna do well right now. At the current price, do you think they're gonna go up more or gonna go down more? I think they're gonna crash eventually as Scarlet and Violet goes on and they make better cards. Like, we haven't even seen any Rayquaza. Rayquazas, Giratinas, Gengar, Pikachu. No cards that are very popular. We haven't seen those yet. It's still very early days, Scarlet and Violet. And for people to be buying this Magikarp at $100 is absurd. My mind is blown. I don't understand it. More cards that you can buy other than this Magikarp and that's Tyranitar. The Starmie V. The Starmie V is so clean. The Starmie V I need. I need in Japanese. In Japanese and in PSA 10 is absurd prices, like $700. Absurd. I need it. I need it. I need the Starmie V in Japanese and English. I need it. This Palkia I have. Very clean. This Machamp I got for $70 and it's Japanese, so it's a better quality than English. I got it for $70. Imagine spending $100 on an English Magikarp art rare, other than buying a Machamp V alternate art that's Japanese. That quality is way better and more rare to pull. Like someone, like, I'm gonna keep repeating myself because I want to get my point across to you that these prices for art rares is absurd and no one should even be interested in buying these cards because you're going to lose money, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong, 100% yes. But why? Why would you spend $100 on a Magikarp when you can buy a Palkia V? When you can buy a Starmie V, when you can buy a Dialga V, when you can buy a Beedrill V, when you can buy a Garchomp V. All these cards are textured and very hard to pull. Why are you gonna buy a card that's so expensive, that's easy to pull, than alternate arts from Sword and Shield era? Look what's happening at Sun and Moon alternate arts. Skyrocketing. And they're gonna keep going. This Latios and Latias card, super clean. It's already $2,000 plus in a PSA 10. It hasn't even been 5 years. And it's like, so expensive and it's so hard to obtain now. These alternate arts, they will go up over time. Give it time and they will run. This Magikarp art rare that has no texture, I don't know, there's no space for it to run because it's already so expensive. If it was like, I don't know, like $5, sure, I would love to buy it then. Is it gonna fall to $5? No one knows. I just weighed the risk and reward and I don't see me buying a Magikarp at $100 being a good investment in my opinion, or even good value. Right? Because everyone loves money, and if you only have $100 a month to buy on Pokemon cards, why are you gonna go all in on an art rare when there's better things to buy in the Pokemon market? Alternate arts from Astral Radiance. These cards are beautiful. So many of these cards are beautiful. I love Astral Radiance, and I'm starting to think that the Astral Radiance is kind of undervalued. One card does not make a set, but this set has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 really good cards in my opinion. Really good cards. So I'm interested in what you guys have to say, about this art rare situation. Just compare it to alternate arts, and just everyone has a limit that they can spend on Pokemon cards. So you have to focus on allocating your money at the best situations and the best deals you can see in the Pokemon market. I think allocating money to alternate arts that are cheaper and I think undervalued, like this Rotom V is really nice and the Pikachu VMAX is really nice, other than buying a Tyranitar and Magikarp art rares. Could I be wrong? 100%, but I'm interested in what you guys have to say about this video. Let me know in the comments. I'm very interested because if you're out buying a Magikarp for $100 and a Tyranitar for $40, please let me know. Please let me know, and please convince me that it's a good investment because I don't get it. I don't understand it, and I don't see much value there, and I don't see value 10 years down the road in those art rares. If the price was $2, then I agree with you. But at $140, I'm staying away. So let me know in the comments, and see you in the next video. Deuces.